Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jaylee. This is JayLeesCorner. Child, it is slim pickings. You hear me? I was like, it ain't nothing to talk about. It ain't no celebrity news going on. It's really only some foolish things going on in the world. And so I said, well, let's discuss the foolish things, okay? Let's, touch on the one or two few celebrity things, and then let's discuss the foolish people that's doing things in life that we can have a conversation about. Because as we as YouTubers are coming to find out, child, we have to expand. Okay, it can't only be the foolishness of celebrities. It's stuff all around the world. And if we was discussing the old boy with the license, debacle, let's discuss some other things too, okay? But I almost canceled this live because I was like, girl, it is nothing. It is nothing, okay? So I had to quickly do a thumbnail, because I just was like, I'm not going to cancel, okay? But thank y'all to those who watching live. Thank y'all to those who will watch the play, okay? I hope y'all can hear me. I see it moving around here, okay? Now, look, when I promise y'all, and I mean this with every fiber of my being, this will not be long. Okay? Not at all. You want to know why? Because ain't nothing to discuss. But I did not want to, cancel because I wasn't live on Monday. I wasn't on Tuesday. It's only Thursday, child. And child, YouTube don't pay how it weighs. So we got to be sure to come around here, and have a good time or whatever. And so, yeah. But I was like, what is going on, Jesus? Why ain't nothing happening around here? Okay. Now, child, I have lipstick on. I do. Hey, how y'all doing? Okay, I was like, I don't have time to do nothing. Okay, I barely got my water together. Okay, my bun is bunny. Okay, but other than that, I guess let's get to it. Okay, I was like, child, make up a thumbnail, Jaylee, because you don't want no blanket one. Make up something. Okay, come to the people with something to discuss today. Now I may not be live tomorrow because again, ain't nothing going on. So it may be some for me. I still didn't watch last week's episode of Love during lockup. So I may review that tomorrow. I have that up or whatever. But child, ain't nothing going on but the rent. Okay, I'm here for my check. Okay, and that's that. Now look, I barely, child. When I say I barely say stuff, oh Lord. Mm, How y'all day doing? I hope y'all doing. Child, I should have child. I be trying my best not to cancel a live on y'all because I don't want to be mean and rude. But I'm like, what is we gonna do, Lord? What is we gonna discuss? What is his to talk about? What we gonna talk about? Well, we're gonna look Kanye, and because even yesterday, because there was so much going on yesterday, I did not fully read the Kanye West thing, so that's why he's on the thing today. And I'm not I'm not I'm not trying to get in no YouTube beef stuff. So even some of the other things that's going on, I be like, child, no, okay. Right. Nothing gonna happen tomorrow. Nothing gonna happen tomorrow. Nothing gonna happen tomorrow. And hopefully that will make something happen. Okay, because it chop every single time. Every time I feel like I, have a little bit of a breaky break. And I want to come and talk to y'all daily. It ain't nothing to discuss. But when I was looking at the things or whatever, and I was like, it's a lot of people doing dumb stuff. So I'm like, let's just get into that, okay? So look, we're not gonna be here for no long time, but we will be here for a good time. And y'all know, make sure to like, comment, share. Like the video, comment in the comment section, share the video, subscribe to my channel. No, okay, become on JayBirds, dot, and the dot. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know y'all have to also make sure to follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay. It's okay. Look. Sometimes I will cancel, but because I only cancel, like I cancel if I don't feel well. If I feel off, I'm like, nah, hold up. But usually, as long as it's stuff for us to get into, we gonna get into it, okay? But move out the way. Let's just go ahead and get into what I have. Okay, let's get to my share things. Get the right screen around here. Okay, I'm safe in my box. Now is this okay? Right? Is it anything? Oh yes, it's one. Okay, congratulations to Gabrielle Sidibe. Okay, her husband Brandon Frankel. They welcome their twins. I said, child, she just announced she was pregnant like a couple weeks ago. Okay, I felt like it was. This is June, maybe it's around February, maybe March or whatever. But the twins are here. You know what I'm saying? Now first of all, I said, "Oh, the itty bitty babies," but also I said, "Why one look black and one look white?" You know what I'm saying? I had to whisper that. But either way it goes, congratulations, twins Maya and Cooper. Meaning it's a boy and a girl. I think a boy and a girl. You can call a girl Cooper. Anyway, congrats are in order for Gabrielle Sidibe, her husband Brandon Frankel, twin babies, a boy and a girl. Okay, Gabby said this: Brandon always wanted to name a son Cooper, so we can call him Coop. And Maya was named shortly before our baby moon to the Mayan Riviera in Mexico. Both twins have traditional West African middle names after members of my family. So again, baby make 4. Okay. And we happy for them. You know what I'm saying? Babies are a blessing. Babies are a blessing. Okay. Little Coop, and little itty bitty Maya. You know what I'm saying? Congratulate child. She said, I got my husband, child. Empire got canceled. Then they get married. Okay, got a little baby or whatever. And she's like, I am good around here. Now, let me go to her page, okay? And this is no tea, no shit. Y'all look, we gonna go off the rails today, okay? Solely because ain't going on. So if I happen to go and say, oh, let's pull up a person's page, okay? I just feel like y'all know how they say, oh, the black wife, effect. her husband, he just looked different with a hat on. Okay, because I said, we sure? I said, oh, he just with a hat on. Okay, so sometimes all it takes is a little hat, and you look different. You know, because I'm like, oh, he's handsome right here. Not that he's not handsome, right? Because that's that lady husband. That ain't that's that lady husband. Okay. But I said, because I just felt like I saw her husband before and he looked different. And I said, this white man right here looked like he got some swag. And the times in the past where I had seen her husband, he didn't seem like a child. Let me stop being messy. Look, either way it go, that is that lady husband. Cause look, that's the husband right there. And they had cats and stuff. Anyway, congrats to the couple. Okay, look, the babies are so adorable. You know what I'm saying, an itty bitty boy and an itty bitty girl. You know, so you can see the boy is in a little blue onesie. The girl is in a little pink onesie. I love her this orange. And look, they look happy. You know, that's what matters. Okay, they look happy. And Jesus is gonna fix it. Anyway, that was a congratulations. I also feel like because she was on the Coven people, the American Horror Story people. She's been doing things. She's been doing things. It's fine. It'll be okay. What else I wanted to pull up? See, I had saved some stuff. I took some stuff off and got rid of things and said, "What's going on?" Now I didn't watch. Let's go to. We're gonna go to the whole page. Let's go to Black's Media. Let's get into some shows and cancelings and stuff. Okay, things that's coming and going. Now I did not watch the first season of the show called Average Joe, but I like Deion Cole. You know, I like Deion. I think he's a funny person. You know what I'm saying? And because I am traumatized from liking shows on the first season, and then the first season gets canceled and don't get on second season. So sometimes I will purposefully not watch the show because I feel in my spirit they're gonna just cancel it. I'm gonna get all invested. I'm gonna get all happy with the characters or whatever. They gonna cancel it. So I was like, I'll wait and see. Well, okay. Per the people, BET has renewed the show Average Joe starring Deion Cole for a second season. And they said the first season will be available on Netflix. And I have BET Plus. I'm gonna watch on BET Plus. However, because we have to celebrate when Black shows, be around here because they get canceled quick, fast, and in a hurry. Okay, let me like it. Boom, liked. So that show got a season 2. Now, Bel-Air. If y'all have not watching Bel-Air, okay, Bel-Air, which comes on Peacock. Peacock is a weird word. But Bel-Air comes on Peacock. Season 3 will be premiering. When is it coming around here? It's in August. It's one day in August, but they had the teaser trailer out. I can't show y'all the trailer though, but it looked good. So go ahead and get into that too. I can't wait to watch season 3 and him need to watch season 3. Who else do we have? It was somebody else I was going to discuss. Oh, they have officially canceled All American Homecoming. They have the third season is premiering next month. That will be the end. I knew this was coming. Did I want it canceled? No. A part of me felt like they were going to cancel it. Now, they've already renewed All American, the regular show, for a 7th season. So they not canceled yet. At least they got another season come up. But they canceled this version. One, it should not have been called All American Homecoming. I feel like I get it was a spinoff, but to me, it never found its footing. It was a good show, but also it did not find its footing. But again, they were canceled. Again, shit going around here. Y'all know the Dexter. Did y'all watch Dexter? I watched Dexter. The Dexter show, with the white man killing people, is getting a prequel. Okay, it's getting a prequel that's supposed to be about, Dexter when he was in, I think, high school or whatever. I'm like, was he killing back then? I think he was killing back then. But Christina Milian and y'all know Reno Wilson. We don't know that man's name, but we know that man's face. Okay, well, I do. I don't know y'all do. Okay, I'm sorry. It says they joined the cast, blah blah blah, and it's supposed to be. I think it's doing his. Oh, he may be a killer. It's him doing the formative years. Anyway, congrats to her and this man for getting a job. Let's support Black folk working. A little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna watch because I watched the original Dexter. Oh, Lord. So, I watched the original Dexter franchise that was on Showtime. They had the one season of the show of him, that came on. I think that was also on Showtime. I watched that. So this is the prequel. And they said Christina Milian will play the role that Lauren Velez played on the regular show. She's going to be a detective or whatever. Okay. Anyway, y'all, we're going to get into it. That may be all for television shit. I'm thinking for right now. Okay. We will see what else comes on or what else comes up in my thought process next. Now, back to this screen. What I want to get into, it's a few things. Madonna getting sued. Now they say Madonna getting sued because she be late. Ain't nobody sued Lauryn Hill. Ain't nobody sued Lauryn Hill. I'm like, how y'all sue Madonna and not Lauryn Hill? That to be late. It be Lauryn Hill. It don't be Madonna. I mean, she probably late too. I'm just saying. But Madonna wants a lawsuit for her concert late to be dismissed because she said, all my fans know I don't be on time. I mean, neither do I. Okay, I don't be on time either. This is my thing. It says Madonna was supposed to start at 8:30 p.m. Did not start until 10:30 p.m. Okay, demands that I had time for this stuff. Okay, but she was hit with a class action lawsuit back in January from Michael Solo and Jonathan Hayden for, again, starting late for all 3 nights for New York concert dates. Okay, late every day, 2 hours. Okay. And they say, the suit says the late start constitutes a one-time exercise in false advertising, neglect, misrepresentation, and unfair and deceptive trade practices. Sir, this says she late, and you ain't like it. But can you sue for people being late? Because Beyonce shows wasn't on time either. I feel like any concert you go to is not gonna start on time. It isn't. Now, should artists have somebody up to entertain the people until they're there? Yes, absolutely. Okay, get you a good DJ. Okay, an opening act, somebody or something to engage the crowd. If you won't be on stage for 2 hours. Because my thing is this, I don't want to sit around for 2 hours waiting. Not to do my battery dead. Okay, I hope we have my little charger around here. And Madonna said, look, I am late. Okay, but I'm gonna be late. And my thing, because I'm late to work every day. However, ain't nobody really waiting on me to get there. Like, I mean, sometimes they be waiting for me to respond to emails, but it's my job. No one has to wait for me to get to work for them to do something. You know what I'm saying? Madonna, you the only one there to see. So if you have to wait in 2 hours and no one else is there to entertain them, they may want to sue you. But she said, look, I'm always late. My fans know I be late. This person must not be no real ass fan, okay? Because they should know. So the suit should be dropped, okay? Because I am always late. Hopefully Jesus will fix it. Jesus can fix it or the judge. One of the two, okay? Kevin Hart. Did y'all see? Look, it was a really good movie called Fatherhood. And it was, I think it was on Netflix, if I'm not mistaken. It was Kevin Hart and his story because the wife died after having a child or whatever, and him having to be a father. It was a really good movie. You know what I'm saying? Well, the movie will be made into a TV or series on the Netflix, okay? Again, the movie was called Fatherhood, and it's going to now be a TV show, okay? It's going to be co-produced with Kevin Hart's Heartbeat Productions, and then with Barack and Michelle Obama's Higher Ground Production. Child, Kevin Hart is making a TV Netflix series with the Obamas, bitch. You hear me? Because some folk don't like Kevin Hart. Whatever. But again, I'm saying, but y'all, it was a good movie. And look, Kevin Hart, is he a good actor? He's a bad actor. You know, he's a bad actor. And I do feel like this movie was so different. His role was like, it wasn't this comedic role of him being like a silly guy or whatever. It was like a drama role, like feelings and emotions. And it was really, really good. Now, I don't want Kevin to be the star of. I want somebody else, because Kevin ain't got time to be on this thing. Again, it's only his production company, okay? But I want them, the premise of the show, him. It was one scene, child, when because he's a new baby, like the mama. If y'all ain't seen it by now, it's too late, because it came out a couple years ago. The mama died. He has a newborn baby, you know, and it's him trying to figure out life, how to raise a baby. You know what I'm saying? At one point, he goes to a parent group, you know, that's supposed to help new parents. And he walk in and he like, you know, hey, I need some help, blah, blah, blah. This is for moms. And he said, no, he didn't cuss. He said, the signs say new parents. I'm a new parent. I don't know what I'm doing. She be pooping and screaming, da, da, da. And it was like even him saying, I need help. And the fact that this parent group only had moms in it when he was a single dad who needed it. I was like, it was so cute. You know, it was so cute. But again, good movie. But again, I want them to pick a different dad. Not that Kevin did bad. Not that Kevin can't do that. But I feel like that man too busy. And give a new actor the time. Okay, let's not be Kim and them and giving North roles that they don't deserve. Okay, give somebody else the role. Let somebody else do it. Did y'all know Twitter said they're gonna not allow porn? I said, first of all, Twitter had porn forever. Y'all know Twitter had porn? I barely like to scroll my Twitter feed, and I'm not gonna call it X. I barely can scroll. I like at work. If I'm on my work computer, I do not like scrolling on Twitter because a dick can pop up at any time. A dick, a cooch, a tit, an ass. You never know. Okay, you can be scrolling, somebody out the blue giving some head. And I can't have that, even though it was me in my office or whatever. I don't want if they trace my scrolling history, and see I scroll past the penis. Or y'all know I follow 4, and 4 is always getting pegged on Twitter. Okay, but Twitter has officially said, "Oh, you can do porn." I said, "What?" Now it says you may share consensually produced and distributed adult nudity or sexual behavior, provided it's properly labeled and not prominently displayed. Meaning, put some pixelation over things at first. Whatever. We believe the user should be able to create, distribute, and consume material related to sexual things as long as it is consensually produced and distributed. Okay, a sexual expression, whether visual or written, can be legitimate form of artistic expression. We believe in the anonymity, anonymity of adults who engage with and create content that reflects their own beliefs, desires, experiences, including those related to sexual. I was like, that's what the porn website is for. I feel like I don't go to Twitter for porn. I don't. I go to tweet. And the people who I'm like, I don't want to be. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do. Look, no. Because some folk don't know how to be discreet. Some folk don't know how to chill out. Some folk don't know, hey, you're doing too much. It's too much going on, okay? But Twitter just making it, because every time somebody say, somebody pick leaked, we run to Twitter immediately because Twitter will have it. So to me, Twitter has always been a space where anything goes. Okay? Anything. You can be child, back shots, front shots, everything. I don't follow that many people on Twitter and still end up on my feed. And I'll be like, how did it get here? How, Jesus? Who did it, what for, and why? So if you don't know, that's a thing. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be all over. It's gonna be all over, okay? I forgot. Y'all know Janet Jackson on tour, right? Nelly is on tour with Janet. Now the funny thing is, if you recall, when Nelly and Shanti first got back together, it was a video of them. It was Janet, it was Jermaine, it was Shanti, it was Nelly, and they were discussing Janet's upcoming tour. And Nelly had said, "Oh, it'd be cool if if Shanti was on tour." And the fact that she's on tour, and I mean Janet Jackson, and Nelly's on tour, and now Ashanti's pregnant. Ashanti had her last show, I think on the 1st, I think it was, because she's now on leave because she's about to drop that baby. So I said, well, Nelly, if you on tour, what happened if the baby be born? Now I don't know how long the tour is or how many shows Nelly will be, with Janet or whatever. But I'm like, sir, you better be present when she dropped that baby. It's her first baby. Y'all engaged. So be available. Okay? Available. But if y'all did not know, Nelly around there on tour with Janet. I forgot Janet was on tour. Everybody on tour though. It's getting weird. It's a lot of people around here. Okay. What other randomness do I have? Y'all, why Meek Mill? Y'all, somebody take Meek Mill phone. Because Meek Mill, today I seen Biggie in a casket out there at that pig with 30 minutes straight. I'm like, who showed you the picture? Why does anyone have a picture of Biggie in the casket? And why they sharing it with me? Biggie died in what, 97? Yeah, because Pop was in 96. Biggie was in 97. Why you tweet this? I need somebody to take Meek Mill phone, cut off his Wi-Fi, and say, sir, your privileges of tweeting have been revoked. Why? Because what? When folks was like, that mean he was Diddy. I said, maybe he was fake. I don't know. Look him. Maybe black. I don't know who has Biggie's casket photo just sitting around. And why they showing it to you? It was confusing to me. I don't know. I want to get into a couple of foolish things that I have. First, let's do the lady who said, "Bit, that's my luggage. Why is my luggage at your house? What is you doing? You stole my stuff." Okay, so I had to go ahead and pull up the actual news story because there was a lot going into it. So y'all, let's listen.
Passenger whose luggage was stolen took matters into her own hands and tracked it down to a house in Fort Lauderdale.
Now an airport employee is under arrest and charged with grand theft. Is this all part of a larger theft ring, though? Local 10 investigator Jeff Weinstein is on the case.
I feel like if you work, I can do this one. If you work at the airport, you should not be stealing people's stuff. You should not be stealing people's stuff. The airport got cameras.
I need my
Not Spirit. Child, is Spirit the ghetto?
computer because I go to university, so I need my computer no matter what.
Paola Garcia stood at Carousel 4 inside Terminal 4 at Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International, watching fellow passengers receive their luggage.
And I've been waiting there for at least 3 hours.
Garcia tells us she always carries on board her pink hard-shell suitcase. It fits in the overhead. But she says for some reason this time, Spirit employees forced her to check it. The
Spirit sound like it's a joke.
Case never hit this conveyor belt. That's because as she was waiting, according to an arrest affidavit and pictures, 29-year-old Junior Bazile.
He did it. He looked too shocked. He looked like, I'm shocked I got caught. I can't believe they found out. I thought I was in the clear. No, so you can't be stealing from the dang on place.
Apparently had her pink hard shell suitcase in the back of an airport retail store where he worked. Pictures show him rummaging through it, her MacBook, 2 watches, an iPad, jewelry, designer clothes all taken. And back at the terminal and unaware, Spirit told Garcia not to worry.
We say
That means Spirit knew. Spirit knew that man was guilty. He been stealing. Y'all ain't check the cameras.
you luggage to your house. So I give my address to Spirit.
But the next morning, her Apple Watch is sending a signal, but not from the airport.
You're at home and your watch is pinging at a house in Fort Lauderdale.
15 minutes from the airport.
So you decide to go to this house.
I would have went too with my shit.
Yes, because I said, how Spirit moved my suitcase there?
The Apple Watch's signal coming from this house at 1017 Northwest 11th Court.
So you pull up to the house and you see luggage and suitcases all over the place outside?
Everywhere, yes. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She dialed 911.
Oh, he's stealing. He's still, first of all, you stealing the stuff and the luggage? You get rid of the luggage. Y'all, I need people. I don't condone stealing. I don't condone illegal things. But I feel like at what point do you get caught because of your stupidity? You stealing people's stuff and then leaving the suitcases outside of your house.
The first things I remember the police told me is like, what are you doing here? This is so dangerous for you to be here.
Well, yeah, ma'am, you could have got killed. Okay, SVU. Okay, call Hang Voice. Okay, call FBI. Okay, call Most Wanted. Okay, you could have been the next case on a milk carton. Okay, the man could have been a Jeffrey Dahmer. Okay, a Dexter Morgan. Okay, a killer. You should never go to anyone's house that got your shit. Don't do it. Okay, call 911. Hey, my shit was stolen and it's here. How you know? Because I pinged it here. I'm outside. Get here. Vote he killed me.
A Broward Sheriff's detective put that house address into an internal database here at the airport and found that Junior Bazile worked here for a company that operates retail stores. And he was working that day. These pictures were obtained through an investigation. Bazile had already gotten rid of the items when he was arrested and charged with grand theft.
It's cameras everywhere. And it's probably because he had been getting away with it before. He probably wasn't taking stuff that was being tracked before, and now you got caught.
How are you? We went to that house to talk to Bazile. You know he was stealing luggage from the airport for people's luggage?
My daughter tell me that. He never tell me that.
Ma'am, there's shit outside the house. Ma'am. See, this be that bullshit. Okay? This be the parents who their kid get locked up over and over again. They keep saying, no, my son did nothing. Ma'am, the luggage is outside your house. Okay? So your daughter telling you, no, mama, he didn't. Mama, is she blind? Maybe the mama blind. Maybe the mama blind in both eyes, cataract or whatever. I don't know. But ma'am, the suitcases is outside the house.
My daughter tell me that. He never tell me that.
He wasn't.
He know he guilty. He's a bald-headed thief. A bald-headed, bearded thief at that. Okay?
Home. We had a pleasant, cordial, 7-minute plus conversation with his mother, who never asked us to leave and answered all of our questions.
It's because the police come in here, they don't find nothing in my house.
Because he sold it all, ma'am. All they found was luggage. The lady video showed the whole bunch of luggage all around the house. Okay? I have luggage too. My luggage, where is it at? It's in my closet. Why? Because that's where my luggage goes. You pull up to my house and I have bags of luggage outside my house and I work at an airline, I'm probably stealing.
But when we told her at one point Garcia's Apple Watch was pinging from inside of her house, this happened. That was coming from your house.
Stop! I told you.
Not assault. Ma'am. Now you sit your man, what is wrong with you?
They don't find nothing in my house.
But when we told her at one point Garcia's Apple Watch was pinging from inside of her house, this happened. That was coming from your house.
Stop! I told you. If you don't want to go to jail with me.
She yanks the ID right off my neck and then claims that I hit her.
Yes. Put me in the camera. Put me in camera.
Police looked at the video.
That's the proof you come to slap me.
They got me my ID back and no charges were filed.
Look, mama would have went to jail today. Okay? Would have went to, ma'am. Mama would have got locked up with her son. Okay? She would have been like Sean Kingston, his mama. Look, mama and son locked up for some Foolishness.
This happened. That was coming from your house.
Stop! I told you. If you don't want to go to jail with me.
She yanks the ID right off.
Ma'am, do you not know they're recording you? They can see you. It's on camera.
Off my neck and then claims that I hit her.
Yes. Put me in the camera.
Police.
You know how insane you is to try to fight somebody and you don't get up? I mean, man, what are you doing? What's going on, child?
Looked at the video.
That's the proof you come to slap me.
They got me my ID back and no charges were filed. Days later, Junior Bazile
bald-headed thief.
was in court for a status on that grand theft charge. I think we have a right to ask you. You're stealing passengers' luggage?
Go away, sir.
Nothing to say to the lady whose stuff you took?
Go away.
In a statement to Local 10 News, Spirit Airlines said, quote, "We issued a reimbursement check to the guest as a courtesy, even though we are not currently aware of any evidence that any Spirit employee was involved."
Meaning, we know somebody who worked in the vicinity, who was a vendor, who was on the premises and has the right to be where the luggage is. They may not be a Spirit employee, okay? But if the people who work at the hot dog stand got a Spirit badge because they're Spirit Airlines giving out hot dogs, then guess what? They stole that lady's stuff. And they knew because you seen the video footage that man stole it.
reimbursed as a courtesy? An airport spokesperson said passenger bags checked in with an airline are under that carrier's care and responsibility. A spokesperson for Parody Shops, where Bazile worked, had no comment. Is this part of a bigger ring?
I think it's a group working in the airport. One person no can do that. They just take bags.
The police reports don't say how Bazile got his hands on the suitcase. Broward Sheriff's Office says this is still under investigation.
Child, everybody going to jail. Okay, Spirit Airlines, the bald-headed son, the crazy ass mama. Either way it go, where he at? I want to get his face up here. Where is the bald man? Where is the bald man? Okay, because it's the crazy ass. Where's the crazy ass son? Why did I miss it? Jesus? Where did it go? Because we got to say who was at fault here, okay? Who was stealing shit today and forever. Why can't I find this picture? Child, let's just focus on crazy ass mama. If we can't find the crazy ass son, we'll focus on crazy ass mama. That mama knows still her son stealing. And that mama know he brings stuff to the house. Okay? The mama know her son ain't got that mean luggage in his possession. That mama know things, okay? The mama raised a bald-headed thief, okay? Because you're bringing the stuff back to your mama house, okay? You're bringing it back to your mama house, and your mama up and want to fight the child. Everybody should go to jail. Junior believes he did it. Child, probably somebody from the plane. I'm like, what is wrong? What is wrong with people? What is wrong with people? Y'all gotta stop stealing. Okay. Now, the lady who went to people's houses, that was a bit crazy. I wouldn't have done that. That's a bit different, okay? Now, I want to get into this other story, okay? Let me get this one off of here. I told y'all we're going to get to some random foolish things because people don't know how to act around here. Now, where is the Lion Delta? Okay, now people be trying, pause, people be up at this lion for no reason. You know, and I feel like you're getting caught in lies. You're getting caught stealing, you're getting caught in lies. So this is a story of a lady, okay? State Rep Angela Moore, accused of pretending to be a Delta Sigma Theta sorority member, also was saying that she was an OBGYN, that she was a veteran, and child, she up in lying. Now, we know Congress people, they lie a lot, but I feel like once you caught in the lie, just let it go.
Accused by many of her colleagues of pretending to be a member of Delta Sigma Theta sorority incorporated is speaking out. District 91 Rep Angela Moore says that she'll prove that she's a Delta, even though the sorority says otherwise. Oh, but there's more to talk about. Channel 2's Audrey Washington talked to the state representative who's facing other allegations.
Right, she's not only accused of faking her membership with the Delta sorority, but some of her colleagues here at the State House also told me the representative is lying about being a veteran and an OBGYN. Now Representative Angela Moore is addressing those accusations.
Now, I'm like, why are you lying about stuff that can be verified if you look it up? Okay, if you pledge a sorority, they have a list of who's a pledge and who's actually in a sorority. Okay, if you're an OBGYN, you have to have a doctor's degree in stuff, okay? And if you're a veteran, you have proof.
For Deltas who were upset.
Now, this to get you got to the reason it even she posted this on Founders Day, because look, I don't play with none of the Divine Nine. It ain't my, I don't, okay? I don't do it. This lady made a post on Founders Day for the Delta Sigma Theta sorority with her picture, okay? Like Happy Founders Day, gang. You know, do they say is everybody sorors or is that just, I don't know. Am I allowed to say that word? Anyway, she posted this stuff and got herself blasted. Okay.
About the story at first. Do you have any reaction for them?
I'm so sorry that we had to take you through this.
An apology from State Representative Angela Moore to the women of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
This is not something that I wanted to go on.
Representative Moore sat down with me in an exclusive interview this week. She's accused of faking her membership with the Delta sorority. Moore says she pledged under her former married name, but then after she got divorced, she changed her name to distance herself from her ex-husband. She said,
Now, I feel like, don't you pledge sororities in college? So was she married before college? I don't know. But even if you pledge under your married name, you got divorced and changed your name to something different, there would be a trace of where you went to college and where you pledged. Because you to my knowledge, you can't just become a Delta and not be a what? And the whole, I was married, I pledged under my married name, I got divorced, and I changed my name. So what? What was the first name?
That's why her current name doesn't match the Delta membership records.
I refuse to tell what my former married name was.
But last Saturday, a Delta representative.
Child, because she round there, it looked like she in their colors. Okay, it looked like she did a set, is it called a set crossing? A crossing the set? Either way it goes, she lying. She lying on, what I say, look, y'all, up here lying on the Divine Nine. You can't be doing that, ma'am. Not today, not ever.
Representative told me a thorough investigation was conducted. And, quote, we can confirm that Miss Angela Moore is not and has not ever been a member of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated.
When the sorority says we checked all the records, okay, we don't have no Angela here. Okay, we see when you went to school somewhere, there is no record of you in me where we can confirm it. Okay, who are we? We are the Delta Sigma Thetas.
But then there are the other allegations. So let's talk about the veteran issue. Moore is accused of telling people she is a veteran. And
now we see it's a whole little an award here, for Representative Angela Moore for Veterans Day. Because she told them she's a veteran.
An OBGYN.
I am a family veteran. My family is, all of my family are veterans.
A family veteran? That ain't how it works. That ain't how it works. You have to serve in order for you to be considered a veteran. I ain't a doctor just because my family is doctors. You can't be a veteran because your family was in service. That don't make no sense, ma'am.
I worked in OBGYN.
So you're not an OBGYN?
No, I'm not.
But
because I'm like, she making up shit. You're making up shit.
Other allegations. So let's talk about the veteran issue. Moore is accused of telling people she is a veteran and an OBGYN.
I am a family veteran. My family is, all of my family are veterans. I worked in OBGYN.
Oh, and you worked in OBGYN office?
So you're not an OBGYN?
No, I'm not.
But you work for an OBGYN?
No, I worked in the field of OBGYN medicine.
And finally,
I worked so I'm a veteran because my family's veterans, okay? So I'm a veteran. And then because I worked in the field of OBGYN, I am a OBGYN. No, you're not. And what you worked in, what did you do? I worked in a neurosurgeon office. I'm not a surgeon. I'm in the medical field. I am in the administrative field of medicine, but I'm not a neurosurgeon. I'm also not a BCBA who sees kids for autism at all. So, ma'am, you can't keep making up shit.
Finally, there's this piece of video.
State of Georgia.
It was shot from the House floor, and it appears to show Representative Moore involved in a shoving match with another House member. Moore told me that member hit her ankle.
I jumped, screamed, and I took my arm and pushed her back.
Do you believe any of these allegations in any way hinder you serving the people of District 91?
Absolutely not. Whether I'm a Greek or whether I'm a physician or whether I'm military has any.
But ma'am, you're not a physician. You are not a Greek, and you're not a veteran. And you're right. None of those things hinder you from your job. However, when you be lying, this goes for any politician, not just her. Don't nobody want no lying, bro. They all lie, child. But you caught in your lie.
Thing to do with me coming here to the Georgia State Capitol and conducting the people's business.
Now, Representative Moore told me she has no plans to step down. She also said that she is committed to proving that she is in fact a Delta, even
to say I'm going to prove I'm a Delta, but also say I refuse to tell anybody my maiden name that will show when I pledge. Well, ma'am, that means you don't want to do what you want to. You do not want to prove the fact that you because you didn't, child. We don't like liars. That's to get you gotcha. We don't like liars. And it's the fact that yes, she had a whole fake background. I was an OBGYN. I was John Vaughn. No, you was not. And now she's caught up. My family, they're veterans. Yeah, my family's a veteran. So I'm one too. Yeah, I worked in an OBGYN. You're not OBGYN. It's not happening. And she was calling her lies. And she do not want to admit I was lying. I'm not, but you have the job. Leave it alone. Some people just don't deserve their job. And speaking of, okay, what child? I said, why are drug dealing crossing guards a thing? Jesus, how do we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. Child. I said a drug dealing crossing guard. Now, when I saw, I said, is she a little person? Child, this crossing guard has been arrested and charged with, giving like weed and stuff, like gummies, that to the children. Now, I had to clip together two separate news stories because I just felt the need to do that. Okay, but let's listen.
26-year-old Kiara Lee is charged with giving marijuana and e-cigarettes to young students at Penwood Middle School.
I said, first of all, she's a little person. She's a tall little person. And I was like, I was confused. And the fact that they have her walking and they have her in handcuffs and like shackles on her feet, I say, why her feet shackled? Where's she gonna go?
It is Wednesday night. Shari's off. Sarah Bloomquist is joining us. And the big story in Action News is the arrest of that crossing guard in Darby, Delaware County.
Authorities say along with giving kids marijuana, she was also contacting at least one student via text messages.
Action News reporter John Paul live in media tonight with the full story. John.
Yeah, Rick, Sarah, we talked to the Delaware District Attorney today, the Delaware County District Attorney here today, and he outlined all of those charges. We also know that crossing guard worked at a rec center with kids near the police department, and tonight police say that she gave drugs to a 14-year-old girl. Our cameras were there last night as police led 26-year-old Kiara Lee to a waiting van, her feet shackled. She faces a list of charges, including possession of drugs and corruption of minors. Investigators say she used her position as a crossing guard at an intersection near Penwood's Middle School to get close to kids and gave at least one child edible marijuana.
Now I'm like, first of all, she's a middle school crossing guard. Okay, that's part one. Part two, when they say, oh, she also has a job, at a rec center, how she has access to kids and that she around here giving it. I said, first of all, child, look, No adult should supply children with any drug. Okay? Period. Unless it's your child and they need the Tylenol, you should not be giving people or children at school, stuff. Okay? And I said, Jesus fixed it. But I also said, she's so tiny. Why is her feet shackled? Okay? But maybe they thought she was a flight risk or she may run fast. I don't know. Also, I always feel the person at fault is the adult. Even if a 14-year-old kid say, hey, I need some weed. As the adult, you're supposed to say no. You want to know why? Because you are the one that gets in trouble. You, okay? And now you around here being escorted down the Green Mile in handcuffs and feet shackles because you want to get a kid's vape pens and weed gummies.
School to get close to kids and gave at least one child edible marijuana.
She's supposed to be, as you said, a crossing guard protecting children. Instead, she's using that position to get to know children and then sharing harmful products.
The Delaware County District Attorney said,
now I said, why is she? I said, look, when I first saw her mugshot, I said, oh, this must be a joke. So who's joking? Who's playing? What is going on here? Because I was like, she looked like a child. But then I said, was she wearing like weird makeup? I don't know. But it looked like a sad clown that's washed off some of their makeup, okay? But no, that's her mugshot.
As they are looking to see if more kids got drugs from Lee. In the affidavit obtained by Action News, at least 4 kids were interviewed by police.
You can imagine a child who's taken edible marijuana and is sitting in a classroom is not exactly paying attention, becoming an A student.
Well, first of all, ain't a lot of kids is in class not paying attention, not just the ones who's smoking a ganja.
According to investigators, Lee gave a vape to the child as well, and even texted with her about her experience after taking marijuana. We know that Lee also worked at a rec center nearby and was known in the community.
I do know exactly who you're talking about, and I always see her on that side of McDade and Summit.
We talked to one.
But did you see her giving out some marijuana?
Mom picking her son up from Penwood Middle School today. She was surprised by what the crossing guard was accused of doing.
My reaction to it is another reason why I'm scared for my son to go here, and I'm glad that he graduated.
Now, that was one news source. This is a second one, but they talked to a couple more parents.
The stores do it, so I guess she felt like she could do it.
It's already hard enough, like I was saying, for as a parent, just keeping them away from the influences that we already are fighting. So to hear that an actual employee of the borough would even sell the kids, it's insane.
Police say that Darby Borough employee is 26-year-old Kiara Lee.
Y'all, she probably was, y'all look, that lady had probably been partying over the weekend, had not had time to fully wash off her makeup. They woke that lady up in the heat of the night, and her hair looked like bad hair, and like she just has not fully taken off her makeup. Okay. Child, because she was not prepared to get arrested.
Who worked as a crossing guard near Penwood Middle School.
We walk past and go to Fred's every day, so a lot of students seeing her like passing it around and stuff, and they would say, oh, let me hit the...
Child, not her snitching. Child, now you got what? Now what a mama at or the daddy? What a parents? Got a child on his snitch up his like, we saw her, let me hit the vape. Let me hit it. I'm like, again, even when kids ask for things, when you are the adult in the situation, you're supposed to say no.
Able to hit the vape. It's a shame that you have these people who are on these corners to do the job to protect these children, and now you're telling me they're receiving drugs and stuff from them. Is utterly disgusting and it's ridiculous. Lee is charged with distributing vapes containing THC, as well as marijuana edibles to middle school students. Cops say she also got high with at least one student and texted about it. Delaware County DA Jack Stolzheimer announced the arrest and said, quote, school crossing guards epitomize the role of public servant. For an individual to abuse that trust is deeply disturbing and corrosive to the well-being of the entire community. But I got...
Now look. Clearly this lady needs help. To me, she needs jail time, but she also needs some therapy, because why would you give the kids the drugs? You know kids can't keep no secrets. You know they can't keep no secrets.
Grandkids coming up. They don't need to be getting nothing from a crossing guard. A borough police officer today.
And now the cop like, now because this heifer then went around here and got fired, now I have to be outside in the heat in my working boots and my cop outfit directing traffic, a beat cop?
Stationed at the spot where Lee once worked. Off camera, many students say they knew or heard about Lee.
She seemed like an ordinary person, like regular, maybe just got to the wrong stuff at the wrong time selling the kids.
I don't know what the borough does or what their policies are on their end for employees, but it's unfortunate.
She for sure does not need to be around kids. She does not need to be working at no rec center. She does not need to be in the crossing guard only outside in the beginning of the day and the end. You know, it's like how a child.
No comment from the borough who hired Lee. She apparently worked for the borough for the last couple of years. Police tonight confirming that she also worked for the borough's recreation department with kids. Police also saying tonight that they have shut down a local vape shop in connection with this investigation.
Because the vape shop, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm tired, y'all. The vape shop probably was like, yeah, get us some clientele, get us some kids in here.
Lee is being held on $20,000 bond at the county jail.
26-year-old Kiara Lee is charged.
She in jail, $20K bond. You know, she got high with at least one student. Was passing out the vape. Now, first of all, I heard vaping is worse than smoking. But I don't know. Okay. Either way it go, you're around here passing out vape pens and weed gummies to the kids at the school. And the fact that once kids say, we all knew, we knew what was going on, we saw it. That means she was doing it too much. Because no one is supposed to know what you're doing. Again, people be dumb, wrong, illegal, and dumb. Because, man, and again, it's middle school kids. That's like from 6th grade to 8th grade. You know, just around here vaping it up. Hopefully she don't get beat up in jail. Because, you know, folks sometimes be like, you was giving what to who? What is you doing? Okay, don't do that. And now you just ass out. Okay, you're in jail. Because who gonna get you out? Nobody. And then you can't get another job around anybody with children. Why? Because you were arrested and charged with child something to the children. Not again. Hopefully, the child I wouldn't say put her up under the jail because luckily she didn't touch them kids. Luckily, it's just weed, but she need to go to jail. Okay, not under it, but she should for sure go through it. Now, look, I ain't won't say nothing. Okay, but I feel like I won't say she looks special, but she do look like she was like dazed out. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, you know, that's the snitching aid. Yeah, it is. Now it's crossing guards went. Do jobs still drug tests? I've been at my job for 9 years. I ain't had a drug test child in 9 years. But I'm like, did they know she was getting high? Anyway. Oh, am I boring? Slow's snooze news day. Anyway, but I said earlier it wasn't shit to discuss. Anyway, I'm like, what is? Yes, there's not much to discuss. It isn't, okay? But we are here. Anyway, I want to get into, it is a location. It's been an hour. It's been an hour. Y'all, like the video. Take a little second and like the video. Anyway, I'm back. Okay, let's get into some things. You know what I'm saying? All right, look, I love when we just be kicking it too. Don't always have to be too much rah. Child, look, it has been a long work week, and I appreciate it when it ain't much going on, but we still come around here and chit chat, okay? Because as I said in my live earlier, it's not much going on. So I mean, we can either not come talk at all, or we can discuss the random stuff going on in the world, okay? Because my thing is, the world don't stop just because, you know, celebrity stuff ain't popping. It is actually regular stuff that be happening that's just as interesting as celebrity shit. So my thing be, look, if you think it's a slow snooze day, well, get the fuck on. I'm the kids and I'm tired. I'm up there yawning. I'm trying to drink my water, stay woke, and you go, how rude. How rude. Rude. Okay, them chilling. Okay, taking time out of my fucking day to come talk to y'all and show y'all things going on. You know, I like. Look, I said it's a lot of random news. You know, that's fun. Okay, that's fun. Because my thing is also this. We have dealt with a lot of heavy topics. You know what I'm saying? That was traumatizing and triggering. So we're having a slow time of like random stuff going on in the world. You know what I'm saying? That's a thing to do, you know, because we can't always discuss what's going on, because child, that shit is child. And if you don't like it, you know, but yeah, what? That is a snooze. I said, not a snooze. I'm not a snooze. You know, I'm fun. Good time. Chit chat. Okay. Anyway, y'all, look, as a 42-year-old woman, I love this. Okay. It is a restaurant, a little lounge, a little area, okay, that is for grown folk only. Okay. A Missouri man is going viral for opening a restaurant with 30 and older age restriction. I said kudos to you, sir. Smart thing to do, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Now let's listen. Let's listen. Now it's 30. You have to be 30 years old or older if you're a woman. 35 or older for men. Now I'm not gonna be messy. I'm not gonna do that. I'll stop.
New Halls Ferry Road in North St. Louis County.
It represents pure happiness and pure utopia.
Now, first of all, looking at the scenery of this restaurant, it looks spacious. It looks clean. Okay, the chairs look nice. I hate going. Look, I'm 5'2", and I hate going to places that have them bar stool chairs. I'm like, no, bitch, I'm short. Give me some table chairs. Yeah, I said, you know, it looks enticing.
It's a home away from home. You could come here and feel like that you were actually on a resort.
Delicious. Jamaican style.
The restaurant's popular West African Caribbean cuisine,
lamb chops ready,
isn't the only hot topic simmering on social media. People can't stop chattering about the age restrictions at Bliss. Women must be at least 30 years old and men 35.
Because men sometimes don't mature as fast as women. Now, let's also say this. Age does not always equate to maturity. because we have seen some foolish people who are older than 30 doing some foolish things. We've seen some foolish men doing things as well. So I hope that, it's not just the person's age. If you get around now, okay, and somebody who's 30 and up and still acting a fool, put their ass out. Put their ass out.
Enter the business.
It's just something for the older people to come do and have a happy hour, come get some good food, and not have to worry about some of the young folks that bring some of that drama.
And of course, we have been getting a little backlash, but that's okay because we're sticking to our code.
Everyone who enters the restaurant will have to show their ID to a hostess or a St. Louis County police officer.
Now, do you have to be older to work there? Because I said that the hostess don't look 30, but maybe she looks looking young. What I do wonder is the age restriction only for patrons. I don't think you can't, probably not, because you cannot not hire someone due to age. That's illegal. Okay. So the staff is whatever age. Okay. You can't come there if you're too young.
After 7 p.m. Wednesday through Sunday, and new halls fair.
So again, after 7 Wednesday through Sunday, it's the age perfect. We had a lounge here with a lounge. They closed now. A lounge was called Duo, and Duo was a lounge here. It's in Southfield, and it's a restaurant lounge. And after 7 p.m., you had to be like a certain age. I think the age might have been 25 to get in, because drinks being served, it just becomes a club or whatever. So I'm like, I like this. I do. Going out to restaurants these days, or just to lounges, I don't want the club loud music. I want to be able to hear my friend. I want to be able to have a conversation and not have to yell over the music. Okay, I don't want get it sexy. I don't want play me some Anita Baker. Okay, play me some old Tony Braxton. Okay, play me some Brandy. Okay, play just something. And I said, play some DeBarge. So I feel like some establishments do need to have an age limit, because I feel like, and that does not mean they're not mature people who are younger than 30 or 35, because there are, you know what I'm saying? But whatever, okay? It ain't our fault. I would love it. Look, sometimes I just don't want young people around me. Okay, I don't. And if you are a younger person who is mature for your age, we'll see you around there when you get older. Okay, it ain't our fault. Jesus said you was born in your year and I was born in mine. Okay, but I support this. Okay, now we got a couple more stories. Okay, and then we're done. I want to touch on, where is it? Because I got Tamar in my thumbnail, but only because I was rushing and didn't have time to put the other people from College Hill. And I wanted a simple thumbnail because I ain't got time. There's one shit else going on. College Hill Celebrity Edition Season 3, I think it is coming June 20th. Okay, it stars Saucy Santana. The fact that, look, I'll be like, who picture first? Because whoever picture first, that's you trying to get their fan base to see, oh, yeah, rap. Okay. Saucy Santana, Tamar Brack, child. Look, that ain't Tamar regular face. That's child Facetune, Nene. Nene let Tamar borrow some of her Facetune-ness of it all. Okay, anyway. Tamar Braxton. Did y'all see the clip of Tamar performing at Pride? I think was it in Pittsburgh or I don't know, a city with a P. And her whole voice was gone. I said, no, girl, because Tamar was, look, God work in all kind of ways. You hear me? And the James Caldwell, who was a YouTuber as well, was at Pride, and he had a recording of Tamar singing, "Child whole throat done." Now maybe she was sick. Okay, maybe it was just a bad day. I don't know. But the funny part of her trying to say my voice, my voice, my voice, and then we see her performing, and her voice wasn't there. Okay, cracking and all up and through. Okay, anyway, but Tamar Braxton, as a white, aka Black China. We also have Claudia Jordan. Nick, wasn't Nick on before? Is he on another degree? Wasn't Nick on last season? Or maybe that was that maybe somebody else. And then Carlos Miller. Now, this is no tea, no shade. I don't care to watch it. I just don't feel like they showed us a preview, a trailer for the season. Not that I have to have drama, but I felt it was a bit boring. It seemed like it's gonna be drama with not Carlos, but drama with Saucy and his antics in the house. Which maybe they think people will care about. I was like, I guess so. I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm not gonna probably watch it like on the day it come on. Okay, if it come on what day it come on? It come on, child, whatever July 20 day is. Okay, whatever. Oh, it's on BT Plus. If it come on Tuesdays, I watch it on Thursdays, maybe on Fridays. I don't know. Okay, but if you care, they here. I'm surprised. They didn't put because you said they want your sources sometimes, but child Tamar's forever on the show and stuff. I wonder if that's why the Braxtons, because the Braxtons will be on WeTV in August. Is it August? Child, I don't know. But Tamar gonna be on two reality shows on two different networks. Let's hope she got a good check. Okay, let's hope she got a good check and she ain't gotta be around here leaving her clothes in her car and her car get broken into, child, and then she all sad and depressed because that man left her because he wasn't nothing to begin with. And you can't be meeting these white Caucasianite men's on these dating shows and then be surprised if they leave because sometimes all they're there for is a good time. Anyway, 50 Cent said black men identify with Donald Trump because they got Rico charges. 50 see, every time I be forgetting how much I don't like 50 Cent, he says something that remind me I don't like him. Because I feel like I don't look. I had one friend who I went to elementary school. No, was it middle school? No, middle school. We went to the same middle school and high school. And like when Trump was running the first time, he was like pro-Trump. And I was like, delete, blocks, no. Because I'm like, I don't know nobody who's a Trump supporter. You can't, we don't mesh. You know what I'm saying? But 50 like, oh yes, because they are child, whatever. Don't nobody like that man. Okay? For one. And stop trying to connect the black community to that orange man with little hands. Okay? Just stop doing it. Now, you know what I'm saying? The black people who support Trump can kiss my grits. You hear me? All up and through. Because not today, Jesus. We just look, I'm already so far removed from the election or whatever, not for any other reason besides I feel like, and I'm gonna say this and let it be what it is. If you watching me, you need to vote. I can't tell you who to vote for. That ain't my job. What I can say is, if you vote for the orange man with little hands, in my opinion, you are a fool. Okay? I understand we're having a vote for the lesser of two evils. I fully get that. But it's only two choices. Okay? A pregnant woman can't just not birth a baby once the baby is being in the belly. Okay? The baby got to come out. Your choice is A or B. You either want to push the baby out through your vagina or have a cesarean section. There's only two choices in birth and the fucking election. And that does not mean that the other person, Biden, is it's such a better choice. However, out of the two options you have, that's the better choice. So I was pissed at Cardi B when she said, I'm not going to vote. Shut up, Cardi. It sounds dumb. Because people, the reason things keep going left down the drain towards the orange man with little hands is because people don't be voting. And when you don't vote, that's a vote for the other team. So if y'all ain't never listened to me before ever in life, listen to me now. You need to vote. Okay? Period. You need to vote. And I do not think anybody should vote for the orange man with little hands because they are trying to disassemble stuff. And they did it. They've already been doing things, and we can't give them no more. If y'all look, it is a recession. Okay. Things is gonna get worse if that orange man with little hands get in the White House. Okay, so nobody should be around here joke. Oh yeah, the black men like them because they got Ricos. Now I know that's also a shot at Trump because Trump has a Rico. However, I still feel like we don't have time for them games. Now I also need because no matter what, we need something better. This one in 4 more years, we need a better candidate. So I don't know what person on the green earth around here is about to catapult themselves to be the ultimate next Barack Obama. Do it. Do it. Now, if the orange man with the little hands win, at least he can only, wreak havoc for 4 years. He can't, win again. You know what I'm saying? But I need people to just stop. Oh Lord Jesus. And that's all y'all gonna get from me as far as political shit, okay? How was Suge Knight really in prison talking? Suge Knight claimed that he has always been an FBI informant, and everyone in the industry was aware of his actions, including his exes and crew. Also, is that once he beat a female assistant and Jimmy Levine, and a bodyguard helped cover it up. First of all, Suge, you just as bad. But let's listen.
Everybody talking about Puffy. For the most part of it is this. At least he had a good one. He had a great one. There's a lot of things that people been knowing. Every person gets judged differently. Shouldn't be a gray area when it comes to doing something right, doing something positive, or being about the community. That's been said.
First of all, why he sound like that? Is he mumbling? I can't even understand him at all. Okay. Two criminals, because at this point, Puffy's a criminal, and so is Suge. Okay. So Suge saying, well, Puffy, child, okay. Fine. If he's an FBI informant, whatever. I don't care. Okay? I just got mad. Because I'm like, what are you saying? What are you doing? Go sit down somewhere. You're in prison. Why keep doing interviews? Who cares what he says? He's been gone a long time. And if you were so big and bad, why did you not say this shit before? Oh, bastard. Get your bald head child, get out my face. Look, I forgot to mention this yesterday. But Kanye, we discussed Kanye's former assistant suing him. What I did not say was that Kanye said, his team said, his lawyers said, okay, in response to these baseless allegations, ye will be filing a lawsuit against that lady, okay, who actively pursued him sexually to coerce employment and other material benefits, then engaged in blackmail and extortion when his advances were rejected. So I'm like, at the end of the day, somebody lying and somebody gonna get some money. I don't know who. It says the rep also accuses her of stealing Kanye's phone to destroy evidence that could counter her narrative regarding her termination, as she is being accused of being unqualified, demanding unreasonable amounts of money, and engaging in I can't pronounce that word. I feel like it was lavish, but it's like lavish mixed with like vicious, unhinged, and I can't pronounce the shit the right way. But some unhinged conduct. Now that lady was one who said that she was on OnlyFans, that she was making $1 million per year, and that he promised her $1 million per year. I was watching the Breakfast Club. Not watching. I saw a clip from the Breakfast Club discussing either the Kanye West one or the Dream. And when Jess said this sounds just like the stuff that the person did with Diddy, and had the black bar attorney, I'm like, shut up, Jess. What I do feel like this is, you can't say you hired someone and then fired them because they were not qualified. At what point aren't you supposed to look into if they're qualified beforehand? It also that his team continued to accuse her of sending him nudes and soliciting him for sex herself. Look, it sounds like they was mixing business and pleasure. It sounds like he knew that lady probably ain't had no good qualifications. It sounds like they both wanted to pay to play. And once the pay to play did not work out, once she wanted more and more money and stuff, he cut ties and she got pissed. That's what it sounds like. But his team saying, she was fired because she was not qualified. Then why was she hired? Now, unless she said, I can build a fort with 2 knives, a fork, and some spoons, and then she got to the thing and couldn't build a fort. Okay. But if you knew at some point she was not qualified, why was she ever hired? And look, this sounds like pay for play gone wrong. Okay. Kanye, like a certain, she looked like Kanye type. Let's say that. Let's also say maybe she wanted to come up. She wanted some money. It's Kanye West. And when he couldn't get what he wanted, or she couldn't get as much money as she wanted, or whatever, she went left. And then she said, I'm going to sue you. And he said, not today, bitch. I'm going to sue you too. And child, they suing each other. But I want to just say this case, this sewage being sued, and Kanye thing saying basically he tried to extort me, for money, and I don't like it. This is different from what the Dream was being accused of. The Dream accusations against him seem more factual because, and I believe the lawyer in that case is maybe the same lawyer that Cassie went through. So This doesn't. This sound like I wanted to pay for some cooch, but the cooch costs too much, and now the cooch wants my money. Okay, and now we're going to court, and we shall see what happens with that. But I don't feel like it's a, it's just messy. It's messy. I think that's it, y'all. I forgot to discuss this 4 days ago. Megan Thee Stallion's album will be coming out June 28th. Okay, it's called Megan. And, we see the big ass M. We also see her basically being a almost butterfly. I like the cover. It's very different. It's very different. And while it's different and different, I also feel like this may not be the album cover. I feel like this isn't the album cover. I feel like this is a rollout to promote and say the album's coming. In my opinion, okay, I like it nonetheless. Okay, we love Megan over this way, and I am happy she is able to keep pushing and keep moving and do her thing. Okay, now I do think that was my last story. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed. I enjoyed. I had a good time, y'all. Even though it's short and sweet. Because again, I told you at the beginning, it's not much to discuss, but I did not want to just like, oh, well, we're going to be here. I want us to come have a conversation together. Even for a quick little hour and a half. Okay. Look, tomorrow's Friday. If something goes on, I will see y'all at 9:00. Okay. And we may just shoot this or whatever and let it be that, let it be that or whatever. Otherwise, I'm live on what Sunday? I may not be live this Sunday. DJ's graduation is Sunday. And usually I'm live for love and marriage. If I am live for love and marriage, it will be later in the day. Because I don't know how that's going to go on. Because, it's a whole bunch of kids graduating, child. Maybe they're all day. Okay, so Sundays we'll hit miss. I'll have something up on Saturday. But again, a good time was had by all y'all. Know to like, comment, share, subscribe. You subscribe to my channel. Follow me on social media at JayLeesCorner on IG, Twitter, and TikTok. Okay, again, when there's nothing going on in these blog and celebrity streets, we will have quick little chit chats about random things going on in the world, and that will be that. Okay, but y'all go ahead and make sure to like the video on your way out, and I will talk to y'all later. I love you all. Bye.